Yeah. Like, you could sit there and let this happen. And mind you, the night before, Patrick wanted to whoop somebody. She wouldn't let him whoop him that night. But this night, all of a sudden, oh, whoop Samaya? Like, it don't make sense. She did that for clicks and views, but she didn't know that it was gonna go this far. I don't think. Hold on, let me see if I can find the other one. Cause it was one after he whooped her. Didn't she give Patrick a kiss and said I love you? Okay, Suki, but I thought so. I thought she did. That's just craziness to me. Mm, 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 mm. As a man, Black King, I don't know if you can come up here or not, but if you can, could you? Cause like, what do you think about the situation? I would love to hear a man chime in. I don't know if you can, but I'll invite you.
Safety planning and child protective services. Okay.
Oh,
Safety plans are
oh,
intended
he's
to
up.
help
Okay.
workers meet their
I would
goals,
love to hear a
supporting the
man
ongoing safety
perspective
and
on
well-being
this.
of the children.
How you
Now
doing,
let's see what
sir?
they do, right?
Good. How you doing?
So
I'm all right.
typically,
You can calm down.
this way I'm gonna
Just
break
hit
it
the
down.
three.
Okay, this way
There you
everybody gonna
go.
break it down.
How
Yeah.
you do? Yeah.
Good. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. Seeing all
Go ahead,
this.
Griff,
Because
you can read this.
uh, I got
Um,
stepson and stuff
let me
like
get
that.
to
So,
the
I mean, I don't know, man.
most
It's just
important
crazy
part of it.
seeing it as a mother. Because typically, the mothers are the uh
Nurture.
you know,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, exactly. And you have a lot of mothers that's real overprotective of their kids. So for her
Right.
not to be so protective of her kids, and although that's, I guess, the so-called dad or whatever the case may be, and
Right.
there's a lot of variables to that. But even a dad that's actually there and all that, you still get those mothers that still overprotective of their kids. So
Right.
even
And
if
I,
it's
Right.
time, even if it's time for the man for the discipline the kids, it's only so far that
Mm,
he can go with that before the mother say, all right, now that
you're
you
doing
doing
yeah.
too
too
much,
much.
whatever. So for her
Right.
not to do anything, the only thing that really upset her is with the whole, the bitch word, which I feel like
Bitch
the only reason
word.
she said that because Bigo was watching her. So she had to say
Yep.
something. But I think if we wasn't watching, she would have still been there playing with her lashes or whatever. So
Mm,
it's crazy. So I would never advocate any mother to be without their kids, but in this
right.
particular situation, I mean, I think it's probably gonna be best. I just will, hope and pray that they get in a better situation, that somebody
Mm.
can really take them under their wing and really
Yes.
break them break
Help
them
'em.
break
Mm-hmm.
them from all those trauma and hurts and pains, and get back.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like she don't have a heart. Because if you have a heart, you're not gonna you're gonna break down and stop trying to be such a manipulator and a liar, and
Yes.
she just gonna
Yes.
go
It's
until
like
the
this
till the wheels
lady
fall
have
off.
no. She has no empathy or sympathy. Her daughter was in there
Right.
yelling out for "Mama, Mama," like help me, please. Like what?
He supposed
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
ran
That's
just
And
down and say,
nothing.
what the hell going
No
on? You ain't got to
emotion.
whoop him like that. Right.
It
yeah.
was no emotion from that lady. Nothing.
And
And
then
you know
even
what?
and then even
Uh,
I was just gonna say,
go
even
ahead.
even after she corrected Patrick about don't call her no bitch. I mean, that to me, that should have upsetted you so much. Now I don't advocate fighting, but that should have been a fight.
Right.
Like,
Right.
like
Right. I know what
there should have
you're
been
saying.
enough fight. you know.
Mhm.
No,
So,
I
but
would.
even
And
then,
he
it was
would have
just
got
like she corrected
out.
him, but she just went back to Bigo. So
But and I'm gonna say this: don't you know the CPS or worker or the counselor or whoever, when she was on the phone with her or the internet with her, whatever, meeting
yeah,
with the lady made a notation. I knew she was taking notes. She said, "So the only part that you disagreed with was when he called her a bitch." And
hmm
then Angelic tried to tell the lady, "What you said that he could, like be the enforcer," and she said, "Yes, but I'm not saying to beat the girl. Like it's plenty of
right,
ways to like." correct her other than doing this. She tried to blame it
And
on
then
the worker.
I remember when the CPS worker came by the house, and I think the CPS worker said, uh, "You can, I guess, hit
Exactly.
him on the hand or something like
Right,
that." I
right.
Uh-huh.
think that's the only way. And so now, of course, you gonna get Patrick for whatever reason. No, I wasn't whooping her. I was just hitting her on the hand. Right. So,
Yeah, man.
so it's
And
funny.
we know
It's
that's a
funny that you
bald
say
faced
that now.
lie.
Right. My mama would never. My mama and dad ain't finna whip me on the hand when I was little. Like nobody get whooped on the hand. You getting whooped on the
Right.
butt, or something like that. Like you may get hit on the hand, but that's not the only reason. I mean, that's not the only part of your body. And I'm sure he wasn't
Right,
whooping her. She older. So you're not finna whoop no older kid like that. Just
He
on the
was
hand.
right.
Not
catching
with
that
all
That's
that
what
butt.
I'm
commotion.
saying. Look, that's what I'm saying. How you gonna whip me on the hand, but I'm gonna stand there with my hand out or on a
Right.
table and you lashing me like, man, you gonna jump. Like, stop it.
Exactly.
We know how whippings
Exactly.
go.
And all that commotion, you could tell all that commotion. Nobody's just standing there with their hand out. Hit. Okay, go ahead
Thank
and hit
you.
me. That was she was.
Right.
Somebody was doing too
Look,
much
look, look.
yelling
Somebody,
and
gonna hit me
fighting.
Yeah.
on
So
my grandbaby. I'm like, "Y'all come over here. Hold, open your hands." They like, what?
right, they ain't finna just
I'm
let
gonna
you hit
call
them
your
like they finna be jumping like a fish.
they
Right.
gonna be down.
My dad used to have to put one leg over me and all because I used to try to run and
Right.
all that. So
Right.
I of course he can't say, which that's the crazy thing with some people on Bigo, or I would say with her, is just like she thinking that we can't read between the lines, or we never been through this, or whatever. Like she thinks she finna tell us everything, and now she going on this whole thing. Well, yeah, let them take them. I don't care if you take them now. I just work on myself. So it's a win-win. Like it ain't. Now she on this thing, so now she got because at first she was saying no, they ain't gonna get taken. Y'all don't know what y'all talking
Right.
about. They not gonna get taken. Now she saying, well, yeah, even if they do get taken, so
Right.
That girl,
man,
she
I just like,
she bad, she crazy. Now see,
yeah,
I'm
she
on
just know
her.
all that.
She's bringing up the website, child CPS service, and said, see, only 30 days. They said 30 days, and this is the
Right.
protocol. But they supposed to, girl, got your ass. Girl,
Yeah,
nobody trying
like
to hear all.
she had like, well, she did say that she should be a lawyer because because she know
Oh
all the
God.
pedo codes and shit.
That's
She
all
know
she
all
said.
the rules, right?
Lord.
And then, I would know all the rules too, 68 times. Shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
Uh,
But they didn't follow up on her.
yeah. They didn't
CPS.
see,
ever. I don't think they ever got this far with it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't
Because
think
you
they
can
did
have
either.
you can have cases. She had 6 to 8 cases, but I don't think none of them was actually where they
Went
like,
this
hey, well,
far.
you can't come back to the house and
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And
She
they,
trying to
yeah,
act like
and
she
you know,
know
Right.
what's gonna
Yeah.
go on, but she really don't.
yeah, but you know what?
And my
She could
dad
go
said she
home,
know
but
how
the
to
kids
Google.
can't go home. See, she could go
Yeah,
home. The kids can't go home. Yeah,
the
yeah, I
kid can't
know
go
you
with
Right.
her.
on
Yeah,
Google. You on Google trying to look up the CPS and the rules and girl, did you just said you don't care if the kids go? So what the hell? What you looking it up for?
Right. And then what make
and
it
it's
so
crazy.
bad though, what make it
Uh-huh.
so bad though, Black King, is she set up and admitted she done had them kids at her house 3 days in a row. Then
She sure
yesterday
did.
I played when somebody said, hey mama, what was that movie we was watching over at your house? What was the name of it? I mean,
Damn.
girl, you guilty. Somebody even said she was over there. So that's why I was like, so bam, why would you have that on live?
I seen it. I thought I saw the other. Well, I don't know how long ago that was. I thought I saw that red wall, but I don't know if that's her
Yeah.
grandma. I don't know if her grandma got the red wall too. But I remember she had like a red wall. She used to be, sitting in front of. And I
Right.
saw that was it like last week or week before last. I was like, man, she must
Mm-hmm.
have went home.
She been taking them kids
Yeah.
to the house.
Yep.
She been taking kids to the house. They've been sleeping there because there's no room in that house. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Right.
And that's
And
what CPS. I
grandma,
believe that's what CPS was trying to do, trying to put her in the grandma house, knowing that there would be
Don't you come in
a
here with
tight
such
squeeze,
hot
just to see
tamales
what
and
she
shit
gonna do
like
with
that.
that, because you'll get a lot of mothers
Oh,
that's in them positions. They just say, man, fuck it, I'm gonna just, go
right.
back to the
I ain't
house
think
or do
about
whatever.
that.
I'm checking on your
Right. I
Yeah,
ain't
I
think
think they were
about
trying
that
to put her in a
though.
situation to see what she pop, to see how she act. Because if you in a room, you already know if you in one room with 7 kids, that ain't gonna work,
I
you know.
going nuts. But you know what?
And the
She,
grandma, yeah,
that's yeah. I said I would go nuts.
yeah, I go nuts just with the girl. Because you know how sometimes older people don't do that. Tell that kid to go over there. Make sure you pick that up. Go over there. Do like sometimes they get on your nerve, but I mean, she don't have no choice. So that's what make it even worse. Cause like you don't have a choice to. I mean, of course, I guess like you said, she could go on, but then that'll make her even worse. Like I don't know.
But she
Yeah,
can't
I don't
take
know,
the
man.
kids.
It's just
But she can't take
she
the
just can't
kids.
take the
She could
kids,
go
right?
home. Yeah, she can't. She gotta leave the kids there. And our grandmama said, "Hell no, you gonna be here with
You
your
can't do
damn
that, right?
kids."
Exactly.
I don't give a damn what they
And if
want.
she
You gonna be here.
if she get on Bigo if she get on Bigo and her kids at her grandma's house, but she at home, if she stay doing that, like of course you gonna get a lot of people on Bigo say, well, shit, at least you finna get your kids taken. You might as well just stay over there with them, get these last days out instead of you being at home and then your
Mm,
kids way over here. Like I don't
Exactly.
know.
Thank you, Detroit Dream. Yeah, exactly. And you know what? And that's all. But this is what I was thinking. How you feel about this? Like you said, I ain't think about that part. CPS could have just did that to see how they was gonna do and react. Now,
Uh
by
huh.
the grandma been breaking the rules, cause I know that,
Yep.
cause Angelic said CPS ain't called a granny back or her back. Now
right.
that's a little
Mm.
iffy. So
Yeah.
if they ain't called a grandma back, Angelic might have fucked the grandma up from even getting the damn kids all together.
Mm,
Yeah. No,
You
I
know,
believe
going
I believe
against
that's
the
right.
supervision shit.
Yeah, I believe
that's
that's
so
right because they may look at the grandma just
Hey, I want to
even
continue.
if yeah, even if they just look at her and maybe think, well, it's not, like I said, I don't know necessarily how they did because I know I've seen kids with old, like real older, like a
yeah,
grandma, like an older woman, so I guess it may not necessarily be an age limit, but I know the grandma, she's taking care of the granddad or something too or something, right?
right, right.
Yeah, so it's like they may be looking at her like you probably just ain't gonna make the cut to be able to take care of all these 7 kids, you know. So she probably is out the loop anyway for a lot of reasons. But like you said, they can't call her because typically if you have the person that's supervising, like the grandma's supposed to be the supervisor or whatever, and you supposed to be able to call the CPS should be able to call her and say, okay, give us an update, how she been doing, like whatever.
Right.
If they can't call her and do that, then like you said, yeah, she probably won't be able to take them when it's time to you know,
Right. And, and because
she messed it up
Angelic
for
been,
herself.
yeah, big time. And,
Yeah.
and remember now, remember, I don't know if CPS know this or not, but Angelic had admitted when all the kids was in their house by themselves for a month while she was in the mental hospital and her grandma was bringing them food. My
Right.
grandma let all 7 kids stay over there, however many it was at the time, and only
Yeah.
dropping off food. You got to be shitting me.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah.
My family would
For
have
a
never,
whole month.
never, none of that shit go down.
Man, they could have been that
Exactly.
high.
I mean, anything could happen. A fire, just any little thing. One of the kids could have
Mm-hmm.
got hurt.
Oh, got
Yep.
sick.
A little 12, 13-year-old ain't gonna know what the fuck to do.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I think that was negligence on the grandmother too. If
It
you were
was.
aware, man,
It
you know?
is on the
Right.
neglect. Neglect.
Yeah.
Cause you gonna leave your
Because
grandkids
a
the
typical
whole
grandma.
house without food,
Yep.
and after that they didn't go to school.
Right.
So
Mm-hmm.
what kind of shit is that? She neglect.
Yeah.
The grandmama don't want the kids. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, exactly.
She,
So that's
she
why I
They
say
do.
a
love
grandma ain't
the
gonna
kids.
leave the kids there. That's an
Yeah.
Right.
old school grandmas ain't nah. Y'all come
Right.
on with us. Like they ain't finna leave no kids at the house by themselves. That's like a
Uh,
younger, younger. Cause my wife, she tried to do stuff like that, like leave my son at, like say he 9, and we might just go to the store or something. She be like, "Well, he can stay." I'm like, I just don't be feeling right about that. Cause like you said, anybody can come to the door, and we tell him like, "Hey, don't open the door. Don't even go to the door. Ask who is. Don't do nothing." But our kids is they could actually, hey, forget that. I'm finna see if this my friend. I'm finna, whatever. Like
right,
somebody
right,
knocking
right.
on the door. They gonna do because they mind ain't mature enough to really think about all that. They just thinking like, oh, somebody knocking on the door. I'm here by myself. I'm the man of the house or whatever. I'm finna ask who is it or whatever. It could be the police. Where your parents? Oh, they at the stove. Now you messed up.
And
So
sometimes that, whatever. My I see, I watch my grandkids on the weekend, and I be telling
uh
them, but they be saying, "Oh, the house might get on fire." You know,
huh. Yeah,
boogeyman. You know how kids
Right.
is. I had to
yeah.
drag them
They be scared.
all week.
Yep.
Or even
Yeah,
like
drag
one of
'em.
my friends, right? One of my friends, luckily she was at home though. Her little boy had put some in the damn microwave with runner's wrap. Whole shit done blowed up.
Yep.
Mm,
That's
And
exactly what
about
they
done
do.
cut all the kitchen on fire. I mean, just from the microwave.
mm,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
cause like I say, little small shit can happen. It
Yeah,
fuck
they
you
don't be
up.
knowing. Yeah.
No.
They be trying to warm up some wings
yeah.
from the night before, not knowing that the aluminum foil is still in the pan or something,
Right,
and
right.
Yeah.
then and
They
then
just
blow up the
hide.
whole microwave. Yeah, because they just trying to fix something to eat.
Something to eat.
So I say,
Yep.
nah, I couldn't leave them there. And like you said, that's mainly what it is. The grandma just really don't want them. She don't want to be stuck with
Yeah,
them. You
she
know,
don't want to.
because
She
if
Shit,
they
don't
give
that
it
want
to
lady
her,
said,
she gonna be stuck with them.
uh, damn.
Yeah, she'll be
yeah,
stuck with them. Like, won't nobody else be able to really
Yeah.
come get them enough.
Right.
mm-hmm. And family, yeah, if any family members gonna step up, cause that's what that
Right.
it seems that's what's taking them long, cause they looking for people to get them, and some of them maybe say, "Hell no."
Yeah,
Yeah.
and y'all gotta remember they still gotta do the background checks on the folks too to make
Yeah,
On
sure
the
they
people.
yeah,
Right.
check out.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
Yep.
because you
That's the
yeah,
can't
main
just be
thing.
safe anywhere.
yeah,
Yep.
So
yeah.
that's another damn strike right there. Oh,
Right,
waiting period. So why is she hooping and hollering about why they taking so long? This probably why they taking so damn long. But you know
right.
everything, woman. Thank you, Miss Blondie,
It's,
for the
They
light.
got
exactly.
Uh,
they got to do background check. They got to do all that, and they see they go back 20, I think 20 or 25 years back. So
Oh
yeah,
really?
dang.
yeah, Cause I
I
work for the
didn't know
school.
that.
They when you work with kids, honey, they go back when you're young, honey. Yep.
But see,
Right.
the other thing
Wow.
too is that Angelic, she already said she kind of like the black sheep of the family. Like her
Mm-hmm.
family don't really want to, like they'll be talking about her, so that's that hoe or whatever. You never know what
Right.
Angelic done did. Probably done had sex with the
Yes.
sister husband and all this stuff. And a lot of times it's wrong, but a lot of times family, if Angelic is bad, then they don't want to have nothing to do with Angelic. They don't want to have nothing to do with the kids either. So it's like you
Mhm.
might have some families that probably could be fit to take care of the kids, but when CPS call and say, hey, do you want your niece and nephew? They like, nah, we good. Well, we don't even want to deal with
I want
Angelic and
to
all that.
real. I want to deal with the mama, right?
Yeah, yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mhm.
like you said, it's
Cause
probably a
I'm
hard time trying to find
serious.
who can get them.
Right. And Angelic seemed like the type. Say if the grandma do get him or her daddy got him, she gonna be the type that thinks she can still call the shots. I'm their
Uh huh.
Yeah.
mom. No,
Yeah.
no, no, baby. You might have
Yep.
popped them out, but it don't work like that no more.
Yep.
See, and
Mhm.
they might not want to deal with that, you know.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's how it always works. When that kid get taken from the parents, then or the mama or daddy or something like that, drug abuse or whatever, then
Yeah.
they always want to come back, and it's
Mhm.
always a fight. Like these my
Right.
kids, they can come with me. We ain't gotta do all that going through the judge and all that. Like, let me see
Right.
my kid. You know, I don't want them going to this school. They need to go to this school. Then the
Yep.
Angelic might go to the school, pick them up, and just out the blue,
Anything.
pick them up, take them to the house, and it's just all type of stuff that. that happens when that happens.
Y'all excuse my background because I got Angelic recording on the other device. So I'm trying to keep the devices like far apart from each other.
Grandkids. I said that's
Mm,
Mm,
sad because the granddaughter got
right,
on drugs because her parents was on drugs.
yeah.
right. Mm,
Yeah, them generation curses are real.
It's
So
sad.
hopefully, like you said, the kids, hopefully they be straight because a lot of what
I
they
hope
said,
so.
like you said, the way they talking and their conversation and language and vocabulary is like 10 years
Right.
over their time type stuff. 20 years over their time.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew talking about this and that, like he shouldn't even be knowing about
You know what? And then when
women
they
body
No.
get to
parts and
these
stuff.
people,
Right.
Yeah,
when they get to these people and stuff, and they gonna be talking like that. They gonna say, "Where you get that from?" You know what I'm saying?
yep,
Right.
yep.
And because I had kids on the
Thank you,
bus and they
B.
be just saying some wild ass shit, and you like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I said,
Hey,
baby,
Hmm.
don't
amazing
say that.
chocolate.
Don't
Mm,
say that. That's a bad word. Don't say that. Well, my mama, I hear my mama saying. I said, no, baby, don't say that. And these kids will
right.
tell they mama and daddy business, they whole bit.
Oh
I said,
yeah, they
baby,
gonna
don't
tell
tell me that.
everything now.
I don't want to hear that.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
Well,
they gonna tell it.
yeah, girl, they tell everything what's going on. I said, baby, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And stuff, and they'll tell you what happened to them. I'm serious. They'll tell you what happened
Yep.
to them, why they in the
Right.
foster care, they foster mama,
Right.
they mama, they. I go, ooh. And see, whatever they tell us, we have to write that down. I got to go
Yeah, you
write
Oh
do.
that.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm,
Whatever them kids say to you, they